Good morning, sir. Myself, BNL Kumar from CSC A section. My topic is impact of pollution on health. Case study. Review the health impacts of industrial pollution in Chernobyl. Introduction to Chernobyl disaster. The Chernobyl disaster occurred on April 26, 1986, when a reactor at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded. This event released a significant amount of radioactive particles into the atmosphere, affecting health and the environment. Understanding the health impacts of this disaster helps to hide the consequence of industrial pollution. Types of pollutant released. This explosion released various radioactive isotopes, including iodine, cesium, and strontium. These isotopes have different half-lives and health impactation, affecting individual in various ways. Contamination from these pollution spread widely, impacting both local population and disaster region. Immediate health effects. The immediate health effects include acute radiation syndrome among first responded and plant works. Symptoms of ARS included nervous vomiting and increased sustainability to infections. Some individuals suffered long-term consequences due to high radiation exposed during the disaster. Types of thyroid health. Impacts on thyroid health. On significant health impact was an increase in thyroid cancer, particularly among children, to radioactive iodine. Studied show a dynamic rise in thyroid cancer rate in Belarus, Ukraine, and Russia after this disaster. Regular screening programming were initiated to monitor and treat affected individuals. Psychological effects. This disaster also caused several psychological disasters among the affected population. Many suffered from anxiety, depression, and post traumatic stress disaster due to displacement and uncertainty. Mental health service where need to address the long-term psychological impacts of the disaster. Long-term health consequence. Long-term studies have indicated an increasing of various cancers among those exposed to radiation. Health effects may also include cardiovascular disaster and respiratory issues related to environmental contamination. Ongoing research is essential to clarify and quantify these long-term high-risk environmental impact on health. The environment around Chernobyl remains contaminated, effective agriculture practices and safety. Consumption of contaminated food can lead to chronic health problems in local population. Effect to manage land use and monitor pollution level and are crucial for public health protection. Effects on reproductive health. Studies have shown potential impacts on reproductive health, including increased rate of birth defect. Pregnant women exposed to radiation faced high risk of miscarrying and development issue in their children. Continued monitoring is necessary to understanding and minimize these reproductive health risk. Impact on vulnerable populations. Vulnerable population, including children and the elderly, are at high risk of health impacts the pollution. These groups may have weaker immune system and great sensitivity to reactive exposure. Targeted health interventions are needed to protect these populations from ongoing risk. Public health response. The international community and local government has taken to step address health issues in post Chernobyl. Health monitoring program have been established to track disaster released in radiation. Public health campaigns have focused on education and prevention of strain for effective communities. Lesson learned. The Chernobyl disaster offered critical lessons about the impact of safety protocols in this operation. It highlighted the need for immediate response plans from radiation emergency to protect future industrial pollution risk must be assessed to prevent similar health crises. Current health monitoring. Ongoing health monitoring is crucial in assessing the long-term impacts of the Chernobyl disaster. The researchers continue to study the health impact of radiation exposure in affected pollution. The data collected information public health policies and safety regulation in similar industries. Global impact of Chernobyl. The Chernobyl disaster had global impact including nuclear policies and energy decisions worldwide. It raised awareness about the potential health risks associated with the nuclear power and industrial population. The event has led to stricter regular and safety measures to prevent future disasters. Conclusion. Industrial pollution and health. The health impact of industrial pollution as seen in Chernobyl are provide and multifaceted. Understanding these impacts is essential for developing effective public health strain. Ongoing research and policy improvement are necessary to safeguard against future health risks. And thank you.